All right, so we've got both of our competitors on the stage, ready to go. First match, and it'll be best of 3, but again, slightly different than what you see in the live game because we're going to see both attacks from beginning to end.
Yeah, in the live game, they are attacking at the same time, but here, they actually get to watch their opponent attack, and they get to see whether or not they get stars, certain percentages, etc., and they can kind of use that advantage as they progress.
Exactly, so slightly different, and first up is Klaus. So Judo Sloth, rather than being on the attack at the same time, is watching, and it does kind of change up the strategy a little bit, being able to see what happens, and this is our first look at a fully maxed out Builder Hall 6.
All right, looks like Judo Sloth has a lot of walls, got a lot of different compartments that Klaus is going to have to go through. So looks like Klaus has his army set up. He's going to go with, barbarians, some wall breakers, dragons, and of course, cannon carts.
Yeah, very much a hybrid army. I like the baby dragons in there. Yeah. And I like this base design, the empty compartments like that, really kind of throwing players off. All week, these guys building these bases and really keeping them super secret. They didn't want anybody to see their first brand new base. So here we go.
Here we go, starting off with that battle machine ability so that once he gets to the wall, he's going to be able to use it again, hopefully. So he's got the barbarians down, following up the battle machine as well with the cannon cart and the bombers. And let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, battle machine tanking successfully right now for the bombers and the cannon carts. You've got them in behind, but now they're going to split up. The cannon carts have gone to the left, and the battle machine went right.
Go in.
So that means those cannon carts are going to go down pretty fast on the left-hand side.
The battle machine goes in here, nice. He's going to head in there towards those air bombs. He's going to hopefully take that out, and then Klaus should be able to drop off those baby dragons and have a pretty good shot at the core.
Exactly. I mean, you really can see this as a kill squad, the idea to get that set of air bombs down. Hopefully he wanted to get maybe the firecrackers, the archer tower, but he dropped off that.
But he dropped off that baby dragon down on the archer tower while it was distracted with the battle machine. So here he's still got 2 left. Hopefully this one can get off a couple of shots on the Builder's Hall. It's not going to be able to, but he does have 2 left. That one actually targeted the cannon.
Yeah, it went for the cannon off to the right, and you can see obviously he wants to get in, at least get that star for the Builder's Hall. So that baby dragon's going to go down quickly and not get the cannon.
Not going to get there. He has one left.
The cannon's got like 5% health left. Now,
the archer
try to deploy this further to the left. No, it went after the cannon again.
After the cannon again.
Oh, man, that is tough right there.
Oof.
That is difficult, and it really comes down to that one tile placement like that. Can you get it to target what you're going? And it was so deep, the target trying to get to the Builder's Hall, that deep into the village, and that is going to be the end of the attack right there.
Oh, 45%. 45% for Klaus. Looks like Judo Sloth made a pretty good defense there.
He did, and that's the thing about this setup. That's the whole thing about the Builder's Village. You've got offense and defense. You know, back at home, you're really more focused on offense. And here, you know, if you've got a great attack, you also have to have a great setup so that you can prevent your opponent from getting the 3-star.
It's going to be interesting to see how these guys do that because some of them are natural attackers and some of them are just better at designing bases. So looks like we're going to have Judo Sloth going up against Klaus now. Let's see what kind of base he has set
Exactly.
up.
Now what Judo Sloth could do here is it change his strategy completely. Maybe go for some sort of army that's just going to pick off percentage points off the outside, not even worrying about the Builder's Hall.
Yeah,
so
because all he needs is that star and he's good to go.
Exactly. So here we go. We're going to get our first look at Klaus's base set off to the left there.
Right.
And again, every base is probably going to be a base that we've never seen before because these guys working all week knowing how important it is to have a good base setup.
Yep, so it looks like you can see his archer towers, 2 of them are set to long range on the outside, and then that one in the core is set to low so that it can get a little more DPS as those troops start to break their way into the walls.
Yeah, I mean, that's really added a wrinkle here at Builder Hall 6 to have the 3rd archer tower like that. And I like the odd number because you can't create, obviously, symmetrical bases.
Yeah.
And it makes for some really wild designs.
So it looks like he's going with, he has some wall breakers in there, which is interesting because all of his troops are air besides the battle machine. So I guess he's going to use that to get the battle machine in, but otherwise it looks like he's just trying to pick up some percentage points right now.
He's just going with the beta minions right now, trying to find those spots where they're going to just be out of range. You can see he took out the archers from the guard hut right there.
Right. Now on the bottom he has 1 camp left as well as that gold mine, but it looks like he's probably going to try and come in from the top left because he's focusing on getting those buildings down. There goes the first dragon, then maybe he's going to get these wall breakers down and work his way in.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of units left just to surpass Klaus's attack right here, so you can see it's looking pretty solid.
Yeah, that Tesla just took out that baby dragon pretty quickly, but it looks like he's clearing away here again, and this one baby dragon has nothing that targets air on it right now, so it should be able to move in towards the Builder's Hall.
Oh, check this out. Check out the bomber on the bottom left of the screen there. Beautiful. Waited to clear everything out, and now it's going to create that path. So it looks like Judo Sloth still going after the Builder's Hall here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's at 45%, so he's sitting really, really strong right now. Oh, no.
Battle Machine
working his way around. Hopefully, he'll turn
left.
in here.
Yeah.
Looks like he is going to continue going around, but it's all right because he's at 48%, just needs another thing, and there's the
star.
Star for him, so he can rest easy.
Interesting, though, speaking of AI and pathing, that camp got in the way of the Battle Machine going in and going after the Builders Hall. He got it anyway and grabbed the 2-star, so impressive to wrap up this attack.
Yeah.
And the last dragon looks like it's going to be 59% 2-star.
59% 2-star, so that means Judo Sloth is going to take that first victory.
Yep, Judo Sloth is up 1-0, but again, it's best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
So, and I believe the way we're going to go here next is Judo Sloth is going to be attacking first.
Right.
But there is, somewhat of an advantage, disadvantage to whether you go first or second.
Right.
Obviously, if I would always want to choose to go second, see what the other guy does first, can really alleviate the pressure, especially like you saw in that first battle.
Yeah, the first match when Klaus didn't even get a star, Judo just knew all I needed was that 50% to move in. But it looks like he's been using Giants and some Night Witches in here.
This is our first look at the new Night Witch.
Yes.
Loving the Night Witch, and those bats are so fast. Woo. Just devastation.
Yes, they are. Now, it looks like Klaus has a different base, so he decided to go with one in the top left corner, and it's a completely different design as well. And it looks like the Battle Machine is working his way around. That double cannon is up there, and that is going to do a lot of damage to the Battle Machine.
Yeah,
that's
those
really all that's
cannons
targeted.
are tough. Exactly. I mean, the Giants look like they're out of range. The Witch doing a good job of trying to get that down. The rest of the Witch is badly damaged, but they're still up. And it looks like they're...
the mortar is going to take out
just
3 of the Night Witches at once.
Oh, man. And that is the danger. Even though attacking from the far side, that multi-mortar really can reach out and touch a Night Witch.
Right.
Did right there. It touched 3 of them, and they just got wiped out.
And it doesn't look like there's anything... Oh, the Night Witch is coming back down.
She's coming back.
She's coming back down, so now there's something that can actually do damage to the Builders Hall down there.
Going straight to the Builders Hall. The Giant's going to tank that Archer Tower. The Battle Machine is up, and...
She's going to be out of range.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at her.
She's going to be out of range.
Now, if the multi-mortar, if it goes after the Giant here,
he's gone. The last 3 went after the Night Witch. And it's going to go down.
Wow. Oh, then she got sprung off the map.
Wow,
no
65%.
Did she take down the Builders Hall, then she got sprung off the map by a spring trap right after the Builders Hall went down. 65%? 2-star?
Yeah, 65%
wow, beautiful attack
right there.
Solid percentage, and again, like we were talking about, that's what Klaus knows he has to face now.
Yeah.
He's got to get the Builders Hall, and he's got to get nearly 2/3 of this base down.
Right, so he definitely has an intense match before him. He's got to do a little bit better than he did in that first one.
Exactly, and it's definitely not like he can hear us right now and feel any of the pressure that we might be applying to him in this sort of situation. Not to mention the crowds, all the viewers and fans at home, his clan members, his family.
Right, everyone's watching. Santa, he's at home.
All right, so Klaus getting ready, and again, so 65% 2-star.
Right.
So these guys, also maybe the nerves start to wear off. They're going to get into the rhythm today.
Ooh.
And here we go again. Looking at a brand new base.
Very big core in the center, so it's going to be interesting if he does go in with ground troops again. Obviously, those crushers are spread out fairly well as that roaster. So he's going to have to figure things out here very quickly.
Yep. I mean, that's one of the great things about this is you do have the 60 seconds to prepare and to kind of, take a look at exactly how you want to approach the base, changing up the army camps. That's one of the coolest things I love about the Builders Hall. The fact that you can go in and then change your army. You don't have to be stuck to an army after you've already found the base you want to attack.
That's definitely where you're going to find skill in the players, is being able to look and examine a base and get it right the first time. That's one thing that I've noticed is a lot of these guys, when they play, the first time they might not do so well, but the other ones, as they progress, they kind of figure the base out. But it's that first one that matters.
Exactly. You only get one chance of this. And here we go. So Klaus is on the attack, and he's already got all of the Witches down and the Bombers. He's got 2 Giants left that he hasn't deployed yet.
Yeah, he's got to get those in front of those Night Witches. They're going to go, 2 of them are going to go in on the left with the Battle Machine. Battle Machine's about to go down there.
Oh, man, Battle Machine's down early, and those Witches are so high value. You really watch every single Witch when you're deploying them, because keeping them up is key.
Ooh, every single Witch is very important. Taking down that low-range Archer Tower right there was good. And now, the cannon over there taking her out.
That's my goodness. The roaster just fried those last 2 Night Witches.
Another 42%.
All right, well, that's it. Judo Sloth picks up the first round victory. There he is celebrating, and that was a tough one right there. All right, so the first match is concluded. We have our first semifinalist.
Right, we've got Judo Sloth and Klaus, and Judo Sloth took it home. I believe that for him, his defense obviously was really, really good in that, along with his attack.
Oh man, those bases! I'm telling you, I just can't get over these new base designs. I'm going to be taking screenshots.
It's a lot of fun seeing what they come up with. But let's go ahead and talk to the players over there. Klaus, how you feeling, man?
About as good as you'd expect.
What do you think you could have done different?
Honestly, I mean, judo's defense. I mean, obviously you learn defense in judo, you know, but his defense was solid. And, you know, I misclicked probably a couple, like didn't misclick, but just, you know, a little bit of nerves, a little bit of giddiness, excitedness. And his attacks were also pretty awesome. He had a little luck. That night witch getting on that builder hall, and just taking it out, that was beautiful. So he beat me defensively and offensively.
Right.
Good job, man.